I'm here with Roque Alcantara Jr., baseball coach over at UOG, here to talk about the upcoming U18 a baseball tournament that's going to be held at the Paseo Stadium with visiting teams from Saipan.
So we have two teams from Saipan called Scouts 1, Scouts 2. The manager, Jerome De Los Santos, who was the one that reached out to me and asked me if we can make this happen. So big hats off to him and what he's doing over there in Saipan for the kids, for the 18U. Two teams from Saipan, two teams from Guam.
Saipan hasn't been active on the baseball scene for a few years now, so this is a great way for them to get back into it, but also a way for you over at UOG to monitor and see the talent level and the pool of players that will hopefully one day become UOG Tritons.
Yeah, definitely. I know there's a lot of students that are going into their senior year. I was just in Saipan a couple months back doing a clinic and saw a lot of talented kids that are coming here for this tournament. I saw them in Saipan. They're again going into their senior year over there, but very, very talented ball players. Even though they haven't stepped on the diamond in 4+ years, it's like they never lost a touch. So it's very humbling and very awesome to see that they're still hungry for baseball.
Great thing about this tournament's also going to be dedicated to your brother Stevie.
We all know Steve loved baseball and he loved coaching. He loved giving back to the youth. And Jerome De Los Santos, like I said, he played for the national Saipan team for baseball and always competed against Steve. So him and Steve actually had a really good relationship outside the diamond that again he brought the idea up to me and said, hey, let's honor your brother Steve, and from moving forward every year we'll be moving back and forth. So next year Saipan will host and they'll honor one of their fallen baseball players, and then the following year again we'll come back here and we'll just keep doing that back and forth. We wanted to dedicate it to Steve because we know again he'd be very much involved in everything that we got going on right now.
Talk a little bit about the teams from Guam that we can expect the players.
Yeah, so this is 18U, so these are kids that again going into either junior year, senior year, and definitely like to monitor again their progression and their talent, and hopefully by the time they reach the collegiate level, and they want to continue their studies on island, hopefully we'd have an even bigger program by then, and maybe something to offer them in regards to scholarships and stuff like that. So definitely something to look forward to. We want to continue to plant the seed in the youth and say, hey man, the University of Guam has a baseball program now, and if you want to continue your studies on the island and come and be a scholar athlete or a student athlete.
And who are the coaches that will be handling the Guam teams?
So I reached out to Kobe Barnes because he's the GW coach, and we share the baseball field together. And then I reached out to Dominic Cruz as well. So those will be the two teams representing, I believe, prospects and dubs.
For those that don't really know, there is a lot of history when it comes to baseball between Guam and the CNMI.
We have the same passion, the same blood runs through our veins when it comes to baseball. That's our language. We've had this rivalry going on for so long, and it's awesome. It's nice. It's beautiful because it gives us something to work towards and something for us as a goal to continue just dominating in our region, and also to just even outside of the diamond just have that respect and that friendship. Rivalries on the field, outside again, that's kind of where the relationship between Steve and Jerome came in. Although we compete on the field, outside we're brothers.
Let's talk about the dates and times for the tournament next month.
Yeah, so it's going to be Labor Day weekend. It'll be Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So that's the 3rd to the 5th. Games will be posted soon. We're looking at the games to be early, 9, 12, and 3 on Saturday and Sunday. And then on Monday, we'll have a championship game at 6 p.m.